rolling. Hi there, my name's Phil Walker, All Out Cricket Magazine editor. You join us here at the Oval Cricket Ground in our rather cute makeshift studio. We even have the mowers outside, the gas cylinders in the background. And this, folks, is the first of our World Cup special videos. It's Up All Night with AOC. Let's crack on then, fellas. Henry Cowan, I want your finalist, I want your winner. Who's going to be there?
Australia, finalist and winner. Other finalists and therefore runner-up will be New Zealand, I believe. Both hosts, both good at cricket. Australia a bit better.
New Zealand, Vidushan.
I'm going to say exactly the same thing.
Right.
New Zealand, Australia to win it and upset everyone.
Okay, real variety of insights here. Thanks, fellas. South Africa will win this tournament and they will beat Australia in a moment of catharsis, finally shedding this kind of slightly hackneyed and overwrought choker tag. That's what's going to happen. South Africa will win this tournament and beat Australia. Tell me why I'm wrong, Vish.
Because you're going with your heart there, and your heart is awful. Your head, you've got a good head, you've got a very good brain, and I don't think you...
A dark heart?
I would say dark heart, yeah. I think if I was...
But a dark heart with South Africa?
Yeah, I think you'd like the stories, and you, as you say, you like the catharsis.
Okay.
I'll say, I think you're wrong for a different reason, and it's less kind of personal and upsetting than Phil's gone for. If South Africa were to win the World Cup, Farhan Dahadian would be the worst World Cup winner
He won't hit a ball.
since Christophe Dugarry.
He won't play a game.
He will. He's in the team. He does a job. I would love South Africa to win. I don't see it happening beyond the Vivian Hamler.
Well, exactly. They have the two finest batsmen in the world whose days occur
Mondays to Sundays.
Mondays to Sundays, pretty much.
And that's all the days.
That is all the days.
That is all the days of the week. And they are broadly unplayable. Now, I know Australia can say, well, hold on, we have Warner and Smith, and I know that New Zealand can say, well, we have Williamson and McCullum. I get all of that. For me, those two on batting pitches, they will drive this thing home. And they do also happen to have one of the greatest fast bowlers in the history of the game, who either bowls containing brilliance or attacking wildness. Now, I think, okay, they're lacking a spinner, but I think that they are probably, for me, going to be the team that wins this thing.
I hope you're right, but I just don't think there's enough beyond those three. There's too many weak players. I don't see them quite having enough.
Okay, you're right.
One correction I'd like to make. You said Givash. You said Dugarry, you meant Givash.
I did think Givash.
There you have it. You may not realise that Vish, right here, is a gambling genius. Welcome to Vish's Serious Punts.
Right, for the first issue of my serious puns, I've gone for a couple of individual team bets. One is Afghanistan's top bat, which is Usman Ghani. Started 2014 in the under-19s. Now he's up there at the top of the order. He's going to get runs, especially in Australia. Just recently in Auckland, he got a century against an attack that featured McClenaghan and Cole Mills. And top bowler for Ireland, I'm going with Kevin O'Brien. Bowls a lot of cutters. He's going at 6 as well. So put money on that. He's playing the UAE at the Gabba, playing the West Indies at Nelson, Zimbabwe at Hobart. Money for old rope.
So just run those by us again very briefly. Usman Ghani.
Usman Ghani
at what?
At 5.6. Put your money on him as Afghanistan's top bat, and Kevin O'Brien, Ireland top bowler at 6.
Most important question of the lot. Who do you want to fail the most, Vishy?
Tilo Pradip-Dilshan, he's well on the path to becoming yet another cricketer turned politician, and he'll be dreadful.
Right.
So I hope he goes out and whimper.
Interesting. Political. Henry?
There's loads of people I'd like to fail, genuinely, but just to prove that he's human, Amy de Villiers.
Oh, okay, nice. Very, very nice indeed. For me, obviously Maxwell, obviously Warner. It's base. I don't care. And there's a part of me that wants the West Indies to fail too, because the whole thing needs to be shaken up and they need to realise that they're damaging an astonishing legacy. Who's going to bum out World Cup 2015? Henry Cowan.
India.
Fine. Vish?
Ireland.
Ireland? How do you feel about that?
Not very good because they're a nice team, but
Yeah.
they haven't progressed.
Okay. The team that will bum out will be New Zealand because people are getting far too cute and thinking that they're dark horses and emergent finalists. They will bum out. They get beaten by England in the quarterfinals. On alloutcricket.com we have our new fantasy league. It's been massively popular in the past. We've all picked our teams. That's the least we could do. Henry Cowan, what's your team? Run through it. In the style of Danny Morrison.
That is no easy feat. representing mediocrity, Davey Warner, Moeen Ali, Ross Taylor, AB de Villiers, Virat Kohli, Steve Smith, Glenn Maxwell, Joss Butler, Andre Russell, Jimmy Anderson, and Morné Morkel.
That's a fine team. Right, now tell me about two of those players and why you picked them. And you don't have to speak like that ever again.
Thank the Lord. Two players I picked. Morné Morkel, because everyone's looking at Dale Steyn, rightly so. But Morkel's record in Australia is better than Dale Steyn, and he's tall and bouncy and whatnot.
Got left-handed openers as well.
Exactly, and he eats them up for breakfast.
Yeah.
And my other one is Glenn Maxwell.
Cool.
I know you hate him. That's predominantly why I've chosen him. Also because Lord knows what he's going to do. He might be brilliant, he might be rubbish, or reverse sweep his first ball. He's just hugely entertaining.
He is despicably effective, isn't he? Okay, thank you for that, Henry. Vish.
My team as follows: Ali, Kane Williamson, AB de Villiers, you might have heard of him, Ed Joyce, Marlon Samuels, Kumar Sangakkara, Surrey's very own Kumar Sangakkara,
Nice.
Shoaib Afridi, Dale Steyn, Ravi Bopara
Hey.
at 9, doesn't need to do anything, just leave him there,
Yeah.
Hazelwood at 10, and Mick McClenaghan at 11.
Okay, tell me about two of those players, please.
Primarily, this is a team made up of people I would like to be friends with. So, Bopara's a lovely guy. I think
Smasher.
McClenaghan, he goes for a few, but you know, fast, very feisty, wicket-taking bowler. Someone who's going to pick up the slack when.
And a bit of a playboy, I believe. I sense
I wouldn't like to say, but he was formerly a model, a very good one as well, with Dead Behind the Eyes as well, which maybe that helps.
Yeah.
McClenaghan and Ed Joyce, I just think he's a lovely player. I think he'll do really well out in Australia on those tracks, especially against.
Made 100 against Australia when playing for England, didn't he? Out there.
He did, and he's just a great player.
You forgot that, hadn't you?
In the Troy series.
And just on Ravi Bopara, does he write for anybody currently?
He does. I believe he writes for a very good website called alloutcricket.com and also has a diary in the magazine. You'll find it
bang
every
on.
bloody month.
I'm going to tell you my team. Ian Bell opens the batting.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet. Aren't you normally?
Yeah, alongside Ahmed Shahzad, who's a kind of a moon-faced genius from Pakistan. Kane Williamson, de Villiers, Angelo Matthews, my favourite cricketer, Steve Smith, unfortunately, Mo Ali in the all-rounder slot at number 7. James Faulkner, again, frustratingly effective. Herath, who melts everybody's heart. Adam Milne, who bowls far too fast for New Zealand and is a kind of a bizarre clone of Shane Bond. And obviously Mitchie Johnson at the end. So that's my team.
Can I ask you to tell us about two of them, please?
I can tell you about Adam Milne, as I just did. He bowls extremely fast.
Does he?
Shane Bond is the New Zealand bowling coach, I believe.
Yes.
And it's uncanny. It's uncanny. You're right there, Lawrence. Sorry. You're just sneezing there in the corner. Sorry, this is production values, AOC style, folks. I'm telling you about Adam Milne. Adam Milne bowled 153 Ks against Sri Lanka in the recent ODIs.
What is that in our currency?
96, I think.
I think you're looking at 96.
96.
I mean, that is as fast as fast.
You've gone for wheels, haven't you? Primarily wheels has been the criteria.
Devoted to speed. And Shahzad as well. He's a right-hander. He was over here when he was about 12, playing in the 2020-2010. He's a fine player. I think he'll get a few. He's obviously not as good as Amla, but I'm trying to shake this thing up a little bit.
Just a reminder for our viewers, the game is available at alloutcricket.com/fantasy.
Nice.
There's great prizes available, and your team is entirely limitless. You can pick whoever you want.
Alright, get on it. Alright, that's it from us, folks. It's the end of the first episode. Join us every Friday for the next couple of months for your World Cup fix. And go to alloutcricket.com where you'll find all kinds of World Cup loveliness, including, of course, Henry Cowan's Fantasy League.
alloutcricket.com/fantasy.
And there's just something as well, Vish.
Yeah, the new mag featuring interviews with England's new ODI captain Owen Morgan, Dale Steyn, Chris Wokes, Aaron Finch and Jason Holder.
Alright, let's get on it. The World Cup, it's on.